Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Thursday, which is now a Sunday show this week. And in the house, we have Emerson, we have Mark, we may get Ricky popping in, hopefully. And first thing we're going to talk about is the FA Youth Cup final against West Ham. And I know it seems a long time ago now, but yeah, that was quite a disappointment because of the scoreline. But I mean, Emerson, if you just want to quickly go over that, why?
The result was 5-1 eventually, and as I said, it was 3-1 by half time.
Mhm.
By that time, the damage was done by West Ham. They were the better team on the day. The supporters helped them through. Arsenal had chances in the game in the 90 minutes, but unfortunately, they didn't put them away. But as I said, West Ham were the better team on the day. They deserved it. They had already won the league prior to that, the week before, and 2 weeks prior to that, I think they played Arsenal's youth team, which wasn't the youth team that played in the actual final at the time. There were some players that played in that final, but as I said, West Ham were the better team, and as I said, their 7,000 fans were great, and that helped them through. I didn't speak to many of their fans, obviously, because I know some West Ham fans that did go. But as I said, that's all I can do as my review of that match. It was a disappointment to all Arsenal fans. It was a big crowd, 34,617 altogether, which was the highest for an FA Youth Cup final at the Emirates.
That's brilliant.
Oh, Emerson's just disappeared. He's back. Okay, cool.
And that's all I can say. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah, I think really both you and Ange summed it up really well. It was a disappointment, of course. Yeah, I think the main takeaway I think we can take from that is the boys did us really, really proud. Really proud
to get to that final, and without doubt, yeah.
So yeah,
and as I said, to get to that final, that's a thing that I think they played Millwall in the fourth round.
Mm-hmm.
I think Millwall in the fourth round, Cambridge United in the fifth or sixth round. I can't remember what round it was, but I know in the semi-final that was the acid test. That's it. They played Watford in the sixth round. Sorry. Thing like that. They played Man City, who were the top team in the North and Midlands in the semi-final. No one gave them a chance to win that one, though the game went into extra time. Thing like that. Could have been penalties, but lucky for us, we got the last kick of the game by Miles Lewis Skelly, like that, who broke Man City's hearts in that game, because they were the favourites to win that hands down. And as I said, we got to the final. As Mark said, that the boys done themselves proud. I can be honest say that my cousin, who played in that final, he done me proud of what he said to me after the match and thing like that. He was a bit upset, but he done myself and the rest of the family proud, and all Arsenal fans in general. And to see other fans applauding them on other social media channels that I saw, but he didn't realise what the under 18s and under 21s mean to most Arsenal fans. Although it means a lot to me, although I don't see the under 18s play, but I see a majority of the under 21 matches and things like that. So that would be one of my prime targets next season, to watch a lot of the under 21 matches where I can.
Yeah.
It's so good so that's it. So you can represent them and keep us informed. Okay. As I say, disappointment, but well done, lads, for getting to the final. Now, the next section, let's relive it again. I called it Game of the Season, and no, it wasn't. We know what we're talking about. Oh dear. where everybody had a melt. Well, most people had meltdowns. Us three didn't. We're quite sensible. Next.
Yeah, just it's a disappointing game overall. But my takeaway from it was really we got beaten by the better team on the day. And
Absolutely.
You've just got to turn up and do what you can do. And then if the other team's better than you, yes, there were a few midfield problems, I would say, but overall, I think we just got beaten by the better team, and we just got to go on to the next one.
Yes. Yeah.
Really. Of course, it's disappointing, but you know, that's football.
Yes, it is actually.
We wouldn't be football fans if we won every game every year. We're there for the drama as well.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that's it. And I think what upset me most was the negative. All right, you hear some real rubbish, but the negativity against certain players. I thought they're our players, and particularly for me, going on about Rob Holding.
Yeah.
Leave the guy. He tried his best. Leave him alone. We know he's not William Saliba in any shape or form, but that's who we had, and that's the end of it, you know. And also, poor old Captain Odegaard, for goodness' sake, they started picking, or certain people started picking on him, and I thought, get over it. He's a brilliant captain. He is so damn professional. And bottom line, none of them really turned up. It just happened, so we move on.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you there, Ange. I would actually say I think Odegaard's probably the best captain we've had since Tony Adams. Definitely.
Well, yeah, I go along with what you're saying there. I mean, I love my Patrick Vieira because that was my time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, he really is exemplary. And all right, he didn't have the best of games. Well, nor did any of them. So that's the end of it. Yeah, we just moved on.
See, Tony was more physical, but that was what the game was then. The game's moved on then. You know, it's got more technical.
Well, actually, there was a great interview. It was on the Arsenal.com where Tony Adams was actually talking to.
Yes, I've seen the start of it. I haven't seen the finish yet, but it looked really good.
Yeah, and I thought that was a great touch. And Emerson, what do you want to say? The match?
About that match against Man City. Yeah, from what I saw up to about half time, because I gave up after at half time when it went 2-0. From what I saw, as Mark said, Arsenal just didn't turn up because obviously Arteta did not have a game plan as such to help Man City. Because what I would have liked to have seen, I would like to see Martinelli and Saka attack the fullbacks more, because that would have been one of the weak spots of Man City's team. Now, Man City done something that Arsenal should have done, is try and man mark Kevin De Bruyne. The one who got the 2 goals. He's the one who got the 2 goals. Anything like that. Obviously, no one was marking him for the 2 goals. Anything like that. And also, we know what Haaland can do. He did give Holding a torrid time during the game, although Haaland did get his goal at the end. He had chance after chance after chance after chance. It could have been a cricket score.
Yeah.
If he had those chances, if he had put those in. And then, as I said, Holding got a consolation goal for us at the end, which softened the blow a little bit. But as you said, on other social media channels, I won't name who they were, but as I said, they all went on meltdown completely after that match. Some say this, some say that, everything like that. But at the end of the day, the players didn't turn up. We know that. All Arsenal fans should know that. And some say, oh, now the title's gone, which is a possibility. It has gone. It's still out of our hands. Man City can still slip up, but we don't know if they will slip up. I don't think they'll slip up against Fulham this afternoon. So you could say 3 points straight away, and they go top of the table.
Yeah.
And they will go on that run. And I still think they can beat Man United in the FA Cup final on the 3rd of June. As bad as that.
I might
Real
challenge
Madrid-
you a little bit, Emerson, because
Go
I
on.
reckon he's going to rest a few players today. So with the FA Cup final and all the obviously they've got the Champions.
It's Champions League next week because they've got Real Madrid away. So it's a possibility. I've got a feeling as you know, Haaland's going to be one of them to be rested. He'll come on if they need.
I think he'll put De Bruyne on the bench.
Right,
De Bruyne will.
chat.
Go on.
We've got so many guys. Right, it's One Tom Soup. Hello there. Thank you for tuning in this morning. And right, do you think Arteta is tactically arrogant? We beat Man City under Arteta playing in 3-4-3 in the FA Cup. Arteta understood then that we couldn't outplay them. It seems now he refuses to deviate. Do you know what? I get what you're saying here because something that Alex, who is Cannon Fodder TV, he is right in the sense that we don't have a plan B. We don't actually. I love the gaffer, but there are times. Yeah, I really get what you're coming from with that statement actually, because it's question as well. But yeah, in a way, he is actually. Yeah, and I don't. For me, it's just I don't know. I just want Pep to go. I think it's this whole. That's the one thing I'm going to call him out on. Stop being Pep's part. Like I said to you, Mark, the other day, the best game we ever had was when Arteta had COVID. Although we didn't win, we really went up against them. I think Arteta, when it comes to Man City, Arteta's the curse sign, but everywhere else is great.
I would agree with that statement. I would say maybe it's half and half. Maybe it's arrogance. Maybe it's stubbornness. Maybe it's a bit of both.
Yeah, stubbornness more. Yeah,
as well. But I think we definitely do. I think that question's a very good one because I think we definitely do need a plan B.
Yeah.
Whether we've got the players at the moment to carry out that plan B, if they know what the plan B is, that's another question. And do we need to make sure? Well, we definitely need to make sure we've got a plan B in place ready for next season. So that would probably depend on the players that we want to try and buy in the summer. So it's a really good question. That's a very good question. That.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're going to get off that one because it wasn't the game of the season. Next. Oh, and I'd just like to say Capital Women's Cup Senior. Our girls won it by 2-1, I believe. I think I'm sure it was 2-1. And Taya Goldie got player of the match. And that was against Wimbledon women's first team. So, and we keep saying this. Yeah, you'll see Arsenal.com put something up, and they do it on the Twitter. But yeah, that's a great achievement for our under 21s. Very good achievement.
I agree.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Sir Moore.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good. And Emerson, do you just want to talk? We'll go on to tomorrow, and we'll leave that till last. But just want to talk about what's up and coming for the academy now.
Yes, they had some matches that were played. They played their best match of the season away to Everton on Friday, just gone. And the under 18s played yesterday afternoon. They won 2-1 against Aston Villa. And respectively, they are currently in the under 21s, they are 8th. Right. And in the under 18s, they're up to, I think, 11th. No, sorry, 10th for the time. And so
I heard it was 9th, but I haven't looked.
9th or thing like that, because they were close to the relegation zone, but they had points in the bag. So the team at the bottom will get relegated to the Midlands division anyway, which I think was Leicester, something like that. Okay. So, but as I said, both teams, both the under 21s and under 18s, have got one match left. The home match against Man City is on the 6th, the day of the coronation. Not sure if it's going to go ahead or not. But it's
Yeah.
best to keep an eye on Arsenal.com, or if I put a post up on various Arsenal groups to see if that game's going to be played on that day. But it's still scheduled to be played on the 6th of May, kick-off 1 o'clock, venue, Bournemouth Football Club. And the under-18s, they are away to Southampton on the 5th.
Right.
Obviously, no venues to be decided whether it's going to be their training ground in Staplewood, in somewhere in Southampton, I'm not sure where, or the St Mary's. So I can keep you all informed on that when I get the news from either Arsenal, Man City, and Southampton. Obviously, Arsenal again for the under-18s, but they're the dates that have been penciled in for the last 2 matches. And all I can say, if I'm going to plug this, is I think the various fans on the group called the Arsenal, whoever listens to this, whether you do or not, I thank you for all your comments that you said to me in the last, say, 3 to 6 months while I've been covering these matches for the under 21s and it's the same again for the under 18s. I thank you very much for all the comments. As I said in a comment yesterday, status that I have new ideas for the under 21s next season, but I will let you know once I've got the fixtures out for next season for the under 21s, mostly because the under 18s it's very scarce that I go to those matches because most of them at the various clubs, training grounds, or grounds that I can't get to. So that is my plug for the under 21s and under 18s, and I'll do a review once the season's finished. Then you get a rough idea what happened during the season.
And hello to Ricky. Sorry, I thought I'd sent you the link, but silly me.
Ricky.
Okay, you're here now. Right, what we've done, Ricky, we've just sort of gone up the itinerary, and really what I want to now come on to, and it's good to have yourself because we are going to be representing Cannon Fodder TV tomorrow. We're going to the game, which I'm super excited about. We're going to meet for anybody probably hopefully we'll get some people will do this as playback, but we're going to be meeting in the Tollington at 3 o'clock. Hopefully it won't be too heaving. We'll squeeze ourselves in because I know George is going to be there. So we've got to find George, and that's fine. Because George is in North Stand with you, isn't he? Somewhere, Ricky.
Huh?
Yeah, sorry. Because you're in the North Bank, aren't you? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know George is there somewhere. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's going to be really brilliant to meet up. As I say, it's going to be obviously myself, Emerson, Ricky, George, and Richard. Yeah. So, and of course, Richard's
Paul Bray.
And Paul Bray, yeah. So that'd be great. It'd be really great to all meet up. As I say, hopefully we can, I'm relying on Richard for that one. We can do some sort of maybe recording, which Alex can then stream. And also I'll do a bit of a photo shoot, got the camera cranked up, got a lovely mobile, which would be really nice. And I think it's a good idea what you said, Emerson, about if we can, to get chatting to any Wolfsburg supporters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's if we see any. That's if we see any.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will.
Well, yeah.
Come on, Arsenal.
Oh,
she's starting already. Save your voice for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the one. Definitely. And I mean,
already got my flag.
Oh, bless you. And I think for me, whatever the girls do tomorrow, I'm just so proud. It's of course, the other big factor is it's a sellout. They've done it.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, which is absolutely brilliant. And I know the girls are going to put on the best performance they can give. And it is under the circumstances. It really is.
Definitely.
So, yeah, we'll just support them. and hopefully they will get a win, because it would just be amazing for them just to get that
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
Oh, and a couple of other things I was going to bring up, just little things we're getting through whatever news feed. We've seen Beth Mead. She's actually now starting to do, well, as you say, doing a bit of jogging. So
That was good. I saw that.
yeah,
She seems
yeah,
to,
yeah, that was really good.
With
Starting.
with Nida Mars commentary in the background. I know you didn't see her. You hear her voice in the background.
Yeah. That's all good. Yeah, and Tobin Heath popped over to say hello. Not that she was with us for that long, but very nice of her. Next, that was good. Oh, and of course, Kelly Smith, she's going to be with us until the end of season, because I think from what we heard before, her game plan will be probably just finishing off her coaching badges, and then it's getting in with the under 21s, which I think will be amazing for them. Yeah.
That will. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. I'm really pleased about that. Just trying to think. Anything else? Anything else I've missed out?
Can I add some bits? Can I add my that thing? Oh, Mark, I'm not sure, or Ricky, you know, today is the 16th anniversary of Arsenal's first ever UEFA Women's Cup win. I'm not sure if you guys knew that it's 16 years to the day.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And the venue was Bournemouth, and I've got the team lineup that was playing that day. You had Emma Burning goal, Mary Phillip, Kira Grant, Alex Scott, Jane Ludlow, Rachel Yankee, Karen Carney, Katie Chapman, Anita Santi, Leanne Sanderson, Judy Fleeting. The result was 0-0, but it was one of the best matches that was ever played when they went to the two-leg system in those days compared to what it is nowadays, because it's a straightforward final. And as I said, I was one of the lucky ones to be there, and at that time the attendance for that match was 3,467, which was the biggest crowd that Arsenal women had at Bournemouth compared to what it is going to be tomorrow, because we know it's going to be 60,000.
Yeah.
So good achievement for Arsenal to promote it. We done our bit on various social media channels to promote the match, you know, for those who are interested to go. Whether they took our advice to get tickets or not, we don't know, you know, that. But we done our bit on Cannon Fodder to promote that final by various means and things like that. But as I said, tomorrow's match is going to be very interesting to see, because we know that both teams may be the same lineup as last week's one, which is my guess. I can't see any changes that Arsenal are going to make in that team unless Caitlin Ford makes a miraculous recovery, which is very unlikely. But with the Wolfsburg team, I imagine it'll be the same team what they put out last week, including their subs. They make one or two changes in defence, but I can't see that happening. But we just have to wait and see when they come on the pitch tomorrow, when they do their pre-match warm-up and like that. So all I can say to the fans that are going tomorrow, please enjoy this occasion, because it's going to be a one in a million chance that you'll get to see Arsenal women's play in the semi-final. Sadly, this will be my second semi-final that I've been to in 16 years. So, you know, like that. So I've seen it, done it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to treasure the occasion myself. I'll be trying to take as many photos as I can tomorrow, whether it's with our lot at Cannon Fodder, other Arsenal fans that I'll see along the way, and if I see any Wolfsburg fans, if they're willing to have a photo, I'll take photos with them, and I'll make sure that occasion that I can treasure for my lifetime, that I can pass on to younger members of my family, things like that, so they know that I've been to the semi-final. Sadly, I won't be going to the final in Holland, PSV's ground, fortunately, because I've been told with that match that's enough sold out as well. So that has been confirmed yet, because no one knows if Arsenal get an allocation or Wolfsburg get an allocation for that match, which they should do, because I think UEFA are a bit sad by releasing the tickets early because no one knows who got to the final.
Yeah.
So that is a UEFA thing that has to be sorted out. But as I said, guys, just enjoy it tomorrow. I know you're not going to be the mark. Just enjoy it. And just treat it like me and Ricky did for the Continental Cup as well.
I'm gonna be scaring the YouTube trying to find you all.
I don't think you'll find us, Mark. Because we're all in different parts of the ground. Unless there's a camera crew, unless UEFA have got a camera crew on outside and willing to talk to fans, I'm willing to go on it myself and speak of my experience from 2007. But as I said, you, Ange, Ricky, just enjoy the occasion.
Oh,
enjoy the day.
Yeah. Well, I keep saying it. I'm being very practical, but whatever the outcome, I'm just really proud of our girls and the adversities they have faced. Because bottom line, that's another little thing we'll bring up that we talked about the other day. Yeah, we nearly didn't. I kept saying, "Oh, we've got half a squad," and then thank God. But of course, at the beginning of whenever it was, when they were coming back, the plane. One of the engines caught fire. Thank God it was on the runway. But that could have been something really disastrous.
And I saw one of the players at the Watford Stadium.
Oh yeah.
On Thursday, and she was a bit scared. I said, thankfully, no one was hurt, and that because I spoke to her because she was at the game watching the Watford ladies.
And sorry, who was that?
One of our players, but I don't know which one it was.
Oh, okay. No, I don't. No, it must have been a very. I can't imagine. I mean, all right, I haven't flown that often, but I really can't imagine. But as I say, thank God it was on the runway.
I don't know which one it was, but I spoke to her and she said that she was really scared.
Yeah, well, no, it would be a scary experience. I can't begin to imagine. And the other, just going back to probably not going to have Caitlin Ford, and she is going to be a big miss. She will be missed. End of. But we did it without her before. I just really hoping that we can be pleasantly surprised because she is going to bring more to the table. But also, I'm really impressed. I've said before with Pavlova. Yeah, she's really gelling well. I think.
Well, I think the way they've got to look at it, I think Jonas will impress upon them is that we've got 12 players.
Yeah.
We haven't got 11 players on the pitch. We've got 12.
Yeah.
And that's what I think he'll drum into them, that we've got the advantage over them because we've actually got 12 players.
Yeah.
We've
got a sold out stadium. For Arsenal.
Exactly. That's immense achievement in itself, for women's football, but for Arsenal as a club is just I'm blown away by it. I really am.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely brilliant. Right, guys, I'm probably going to wrap this up soon because thank you, Wonton, for coming in chat. We haven't had anybody else come in. Hopefully people can view it on playback. Anything else you guys want to say?
This one thing, Ange, before we round up. For those fans didn't realise that should Katie McCabe get booked tomorrow, I'm not saying she will, but she's one booking away from missing the final. So thing like that. So be wary of that if during the match those who are watching and watching the match live at the Emirates as well. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, guys. Right. Well, thank you very much for coming on at a more earlier time slot. Hopefully we'll be back on our usual time slot on Thursday, and hopefully we'll have some really good news to talk about. But we shall wait and see. We shall wait and see. But no, thank you, guys. Thank you.
Enjoy the day, everyone. That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
Thanks, Mark.
Enjoy the
Thanks,
day.
Mark. And Mark, before we go, I'll get you a program regardless.
Oh,
Okay, mate. Thank you.
I'll get you a program regardless. If you want it on, I'll get you a program because it'd be
No,
something
no,
you need
thank
to
you.
treasure for,
Yeah.
for a lifetime for yourself.
I can
Well,
get
hopefully
my own
I'll
program this time.
hopefully I'll frame it.
Well, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you.
Wonder who's
Thank
going to
you
be on
to
the
everybody who
picture.
has tuned in. And enjoy your day. Thank you. Goodbye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Right.